finally got my high school diploma, so it's time for those story times. High school for me was some of the worst years of my life. So if you enjoyed your time in our high school, you probably contributed to my life being HE double hockey stick. But you know, we forgive and forget. There's some things that you just can't forget or forgive. So before I get into any crazy story times, let me tell you about my high school experience so this series all makes sense. Kendall, what's wrong? Your life looks so perfect. You look so happy. You post all happy things. Like, the amount of people that tell me my life is perfect, if you think that, we definitely are not actually friends. If I'm being so honest, I have a hard time remembering a night in 2 years that I haven't gone to bed crying myself to sleep. And I'm not trying to sound dramatic. I'm trying to talk about this in the most casual way possible. But yeah, like, I thought it was normal me not going to bed before 1, 2 in the morning every night for like 2 years was normal. And it's not because I had homework. It's not because I'd practiced late. Like, no, it generally was just because my brain would not shut off overthinking about every stupid thing about high school. People are mean and they're cliquey, and you really realize who your friends are when you start to have a hard time in life. Junior year hit me like a truck, and it wasn't because of all the academics I was doing. It was the buildup from sophomore year. No one talks about the trauma you endure in sophomore year. Also be some good story times, but you know, I thought I had the right friends figured out, but it turns out no one really notices when you start to go downhill. I did a lot of isolating my junior year. I quit the sport I wanted to go to college for. No one really even thought twice about that one. I mean, it all worked out in the end because then I was going to college for soccer, but whatever. Like, the amount of pressure that people place on you or that you feel against yourself in high school that you're just supposed to like deal with. I vividly remember kind of close to the end of junior year, we were doing a segment in AP Lang about what made Maddie run. If you don't know the book, look it up. I can't talk about the topic on TikTok. I got halfway into the book and tried to get as far as I could in the unit without actually finishing the reading. And eventually I decided I would go and just talk to my teacher about it. Just ended up bawling my eyes out. She had to lock her kids out for like another 15 minutes. That was the next class. And she thought it was because I was mad at the girl in the book for doing what she did. But the sad part was that I related to it. And I honestly think that crushed her because in her class, the only thing I identified myself as was an athlete. That's all I thought I was all of high school. Until like my senior year, there's like so much I could say about my entire high school experience. But honestly, I feel like it started at a really young age. Because people see everything that I have, and it's really easy to make assumptions about me without actually talking to me. And unfortunately, that's how most of my high school went. I also made some really dumb choices that people ended up using against me, which will be another story time. I just want to say, just because someone looks like they have it all does not mean they do. I'm grateful for everything that I have, but I look at some of the people that I know spread horrible rumors about me that were not true at all. And I just don't understand. I was done dirty by so many people, but I don't think I've ever been someone to like start a rumor. I only tell the truth, but I never spread rumors because it would happen to me so much. Like, I know how crappy that feels. Just at my graduation, I was walking across stage and apparently some kids said that I make money off OnlyFans. They hear I have an online presence and apparently that has been what's been going around. And it's all funny to me at this point, but I was trying to put together a TikTok about high school and it's like hard for me to go back and look at how much I was struggling in high school. But no one knew because I just felt like everyone saw me as a super perfect, like, strong person that shouldn't have any issues. Like, I literally felt selfish for having issues, and I still kind of do. And I don't want to have any regrets about high school saying I wish I would have gone back and done this, but I literally wish I just would have been more open. Wish I would have talked to more people. I wish I would have been more open to my friends about what I was going through. Because apparently now that I don't have them, they all thought that I was being self-centered and everything is about me. Like, I don't even know what to say to that. Like, I would go to the bathroom in school and cry so much. It's so embarrassing. And if you told me my freshman year that I would be that person, I would have just laughed in your face. But high school can hit you like a 2-ton brick, and that's just the reality of it. So if you need to talk to someone, my platform is always here. My DMs are open. Everyone in my comment section is always super supportive, so everyone be nice. So yeah, hopefully this makes sense about the story times that I will be sharing with you guys. Because yeah, the last 2 years of high school for me were very lonely and hard, and a lot of things did stem from me having this platform. I feel like there was a lot of judgment or jealousy or maybe just the wrong perception of how my life was going. But this is kind of a lonely job, and my situation will make sense more in the future when I share more stories with you guys. But for now, yeah, that was high school for me. Kind of trashy, kind of crappy. I had some good memories, but I'm gonna go hang out with my boyfriend, so hopefully you guys have a good night. Hopefully this helped anyone whose high school experience isn't going as good or wasn't as good as they thought it should be. Live it up. It's only 5% of your life, so peace out. Love you. Bye.